We first came across the GenShed 3-in-1 umbrella at the National Hardware Show. Now let's hear from the inventor himself and see how it works. Then we'll take one home, assemble it ourselves, and see how it performs in a real backyard.
Well, tell me about that. You invented this umbrella to do something different. What problem did you solve?
We first solve the problem of the sun moves, so your shade moves.
Yes.
So if you have a stationary umbrella at home, you sit here in the shade and 20 minutes later you're in the sunshine because the sun moves. The other thing is that this is 3-in-1. The umbrella side table, and the mobile base. And then the mobile base allow you to move anywhere you want, anytime you want.
Great.
What position you need.
All right, so we just unpacked the GenShed 3-in-1 umbrella here. So this is everything, all this parts out of the box. Yeah, this looks pretty self-explanatory, but we're going to follow the instructions on this and put it together. The only thing that doesn't come with it is the pavers that you need to get. So those pavers, they're suggesting that you get 16" by 8" by 1.5 concrete stepstones or 8 by 4 by 2 concrete pavers. So that's right there. So we'll go ahead and start putting this together. So the first step is putting on these casters. Slip that through the hole. So just tightening the last one. So now we have our base right here, and we're on to step 2. And next we're going to put this bottom round plate. It's our base, so it feels pretty solid. Figure the best way to do it is probably build it upside down. Build it within the box, that way you kind of have the sides holding this up. Now, this is obviously right side up, so you'll want to put that upside down here, which will line up with these screws anyway.
So this is recommended amount of bricks that they want you to put on here. So once you have the 8 16-inch bricks and the 4 8-inch bricks, again, this is the recommended amount of bricks and weight they're saying if you're going to have cantilevered type of umbrella. If you have a centered one, then the center of balance is more obviously in the center. But the one that basically branches off, you need to have a strong counterweight. So that's why they recommend this many. So this is what it looks like technically. And that just sits in right there, which is all fine. However, I may choose ultimately just to take these top 2 off. And the reason why is because you want, the way they have these grooves cut in here, you want it to basically go all the way over and sit over that little bar. So now the bottom's less exposed. We have these screws that keep it in place. And then just lock this into place. This little sleeve goes right here. You have this little latch, goes right in there and keeps this in place. So now I have a mobile umbrella that I can move wherever I need it to be. So wherever the sun is, I have my shade. And if I want to move my chairs over to this side of the yard, I can do that. And as the sun moves, so does the umbrella. Now the reason why they're calling this the 3-in-1 is because not only do you have the umbrella, but you also have the mobile station here. They're calling the third option is basically your coffee table. It's kind of like a little side table for a chair or a lounge chair. So in most bases, you won't have that. So you'd have to have a separate table. This is your GenShed 3-in-1 umbrella. And again, I'm really excited about it. Like I said, just in time for summer. We can move it around wherever the sun goes. We're gonna have shade. Right over the center here, and you have no obstructions over the table. Of course, as the sun moves, you can move the whole base over, and you can swivel the whole umbrella this way. Depending on where the sun's at, if you want it on this side, roll it on this side. So you have a mobile station, and you can lock down the wheels right here, so it won't roll after that. It's just super easy to take it down as well. Unlatch this, unlock that, unlock your wheel. You can just tuck it away somewhere else. Super simple.
Overall, the setup was pretty straightforward, and once everything was in place, the adjustable design made it easy to keep the shade where we wanted it. If you're looking for a flexible shade solution without constantly moving your furniture, this is definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.